We are back on the Bearcast with the EMS Detergent Services assistant coach. Minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, whatever we can do here, Dan, with Dan Zuniga, varsity assistant coach, offensive, defensive line, and, just a very special guy. To know Dano is to know, one, humor, and two, just flat out the best throwers coach in track in the state of Iowa. Are you going to argue with that at all? You can use your microphone.
No, I'll take that compliment any day of the week.
So, really quickly, what do you enjoy about your role with this team and about this team, being with this football team in West Branch?
Just the kids in general, to be in a small community, working with some great kids, learning every day. We got Ronnie and Jason, obviously, the two head guys. I'm learning from them, trying to get better along with the kids, getting better every day.
And, he wouldn't be able to do this without the love and support of his wife and his kids. I know they push you hard. Your oldest son's playing padded football for the first time in his life. How's that? What kind of experience is that for you as a dad? And I know you talk about it at home.
With any parent, once you have a kid, you want them to play football. So we're a big football family, obviously, with the brothers and everybody coaching. Cooper playing his first year of padded football. It's pretty exciting.
Talk to me. I don't know if anybody's ever asked you this in your previous yearly interviews like we have here. When did football start for you and how?
Junior high. So back when we played, we weren't doing the YSF or any of the flags. So it started in junior high in Columbus Junction and just went on after that.
Now, tell me if I'm wrong on this. I heard there was a Conesville Professional League that started when you were in kindergarten. You guys were playing street football since you were little. You had all these older brothers that were probably pushing you around and making you the player that you were, and the neighbors. I heard it was something to see back in the day.
Well, it's a pretty intense league. Everybody plays. A lot of the times it was the older kids teaching the younger kids, playing football anytime we could, until the lights came on and everybody had to go home. So it was a good time. It was fun.
How much do you think that grassroots sort of thing, that sandlot football, can help a kid out when they get to be a little older?
I think if you get an opportunity to do anything, whether it's play the trumpet, play football, hit in the backyard, my kids play wiffle ball, I think it just makes them better. Anytime you get to do some of that stuff, extracurricular activities outside, every time you get to do it, I just think it makes them better.
Okay. Here's a question. What next Netflix show are you watching right now? Besides Cocomelon, I'm sure.
I did watch the Manti Te'o documentary. It's pretty crazy.
Pretty fantastic.
It's something else. Everybody should watch that.
You should check it out. It takes you on a roller coaster ride. You turn left, all of a sudden it jets right, then comes back left and goes right. Many, many different directions. Kind of like the West Branch offense and defense at times. What are you looking for this week? First road trip. It's an hour and 15 minutes to a place West Branch has never been before.
Waterloo Columbus is a good team. Pretty athletic, pretty big up front. It'll be a good test for us. A good measuring stick early in the season to see where we're at. Obviously, it's a non-district game, but we still want to win, and if we don't, it's not the end of the world. But it'll be a good test for some of the kids that are coming back. Q will be eligible for the first time this week, and we're ready to go. The intensity is kind of picked up since he started on Monday.
Well, Dano, I know that watching from a distance and being a part of the program, to see the interaction that you have with the kids and how much they appreciate you being around, not just as a coach, but I think you've learned, and most anybody that coaches, that if you're just teaching them what's on a piece of paper, X and O's, you're probably not doing the job correctly. Yeah. But I can see the great interaction that you have with kids.
Working with kids has always been, a love of mine, Growing up, I wanted to be a teacher. Some college stuff went on. That didn't work out. So the next step was being a coach. I really enjoy interacting with the kids. And there's some things that happen. So obviously we talked about Cooper being YSF. Yeah. So every Monday there's 5 or 6 varsity kids that nobody knows about that goes over to watch the kids, and that's a huge highlight for those kids. But, it's not posted, and sometimes younger kids get a bad rap, this genre of kids or whatever. But, it's pretty cool to see, those varsity guys sneak over there, watch for 30 minutes, and just, help out.
Much like when you were younger in Columbus, you probably got guys you can still remember like, yeah, I wanted to be that guy. Or older brothers who wanted to be like your older brother who was 6'7", and you didn't quite make that, but you got the toughness of the Zuniga brothers.
Yeah, definitely that.
Well, Dano, appreciate you joining us this week, and as always, thanks for what you do for the program, and looking forward to the rest of the season with you there.
Thank you guys very much. Go Bears.
This has been the EMS Detergent Services Assistant Coach Profile with Dan Zuniga. You always enjoy being around him.